Speaking of food, you are still in the pizza review business.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't think anyone's ever cornered the market in pizza reviews, but I mean, you are the most powerful figure in American pizza sales.
I would agree with that.
I Googled you. I was telling you this a minute before we went on. I never Googled anyone. I Googled you, and at least half the stories are, pizza shop in, name the town, Osterville.
Yeah.
Thrilled that Dave Portnoy came and ate their pizza.
We can change the fortune of a pizza place with this spectacular review.
Couple questions. Are you sick of it?
Never.
Really?
Love pizza. The biggest pain in the ass with pizza is just driving around to find the new ones. But no, I love pizza.
How do you stay slim?
It's a great question. First of all, I'm starting to put on weight, so that's changing a little bit. But I don't know. I think it was Adderall a little bit. Adderall diet.
Adderall helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, kills the appetite.
When you're on Adderall, how many pieces of pizza can you eat?
Just a couple bites.
Yeah.
It does kill the appetite.
But when you're not on Adderall,
I can house the whole thing, no problem.
yeah. What's your favorite kind of pizza?
So I like New Haven, like coal-fired. Like New Haven, Connecticut is, to me, the pizza capital, not only of the United States, of the world,
yes,
but coal-fired. Charcoal, crispy, you want to hear the crunch. That's my favorite.
Thick or thin crust?
Thin.
Toppings?
Cheese.
Come on.
No, cheese. That's how
I know.
It's a gold medal slice. If I'm going off,
if it's off
peppers,
camera.
onions, mushrooms.
Really?
Yep.
What about bacon and pineapple?
Oof. This interview is maybe over.
What's a sincere question?
Right? No,
yeah,
not
bacon
a fan.
and pineapple.
No,
well,
not
I think that's crazy.
No, that's a big debate. Everyone asks that. Pineapple on a pizza. I mean, I won't judge, but I wouldn't do it.
Well, you're judging. Big time.
A little bit. No, I am judging pizza. I'm saying pineapple on a pizza. Bacon, fine. Pineapple, no.
Okay. Well, what about pepperoni?
Yeah, that's the number one topping in the world.
Better than sausage?
I'd prefer pepperoni. Yes.
Where are you on calzones?
Love calzones.
Really? Not too much dough for you?
Nope. Love it.
I used to work at a pizza place, and by the end, I was there for 2 years. I was only on calzones.
Calzones are great.
Because you can't drop anything. Like, flies don't land on the, the inside of the calzone.
That's true.
So 99%, and I've watched all your pizza. I've done a pizza review with you. People are thrilled that you come to their shop.
Yes.
Okay, but occasionally you get someone who's got something going on in his personal life or has a problem with you, and it doesn't go well. So we're going to put this up. This is outside Boston. What town is this in?
Somerville. Davis Square.
Somerville, Mass.
Yep, Davis Square, Dragon Pizza.
Okay, let's see what happened.
I don't know how long it was sitting there. It looked, I'm going to be honest, it looked better in the case. It looked more well done in the case than this one. So we'll see what we got. One bite, everyone knows the rules. It is very thin. I do smell the Parmesan. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a floppy mess. Strong Parmesan. This is an acquired taste. Like if you get this, know you're going to get hit with a left, right in the face with Parmesan. I'm not the biggest Parm guy. How do you score that? Because if you like Parm, fine. If you don't, I don't. 6-4.
Dave,
Yes.
enjoy your pizza as any customer, but I don't appreciate what you do coming in and judging a business with one bite.
Well, we do more. Is this your spot?
This is my spot.
Oh.
I hope you enjoy your pizza, but I don't appreciate what you do to small businesses.
Well, I help. The good news is
I
give
don't
you
see it that way.
terrible school.
Let me be a little clearer. Move on. Don't stand in front of my business.
Let me be clear. Fuck you.
Let me be clear.
Fuck
Get
you.
the fuck out of front of my business.
Fuck you.
Dumb
It's
as
a
the year.
public
Your whole
street, you
fucking
motherfucker.
Yeah, but
it's
this
a
is my
public
business.
street. This
You
ain't your business.
Yeah, but this is my business. And if you
Fuck
stay
you.
here, I'm calling the
Fuck
fucking
you.
police.
He's right across the street. Go get him. What are you going to
Oh,
tattle me off for standing on a public street?
Just being a fucking
Your,
bitch.
your shirt's 6 sizes too small, Fatso.
Just go fuck yourself and the whole fucking platform you're on.
Oh, you don't like the platform.
You're a joke to me, dude.
You know what? You're
Take
making
your
a
fucking
joke.
show and your fucking game and go somewhere else.
Blah, blah, blah. By the
guess
way,
what?
I've raised $50 million for small business.
You're all talk, dude.
$50
You're all
million?
talk.
Was that all talk?
Yeah, kind of like that New York Times article.
Here we
breaking down.
go. Here
Exactly.
we go. Your
Exactly.
shirt's 6 sizes too small.
I don't care. I
Lose
work
some
hard.
weight.
You're a fucking joke.
You work hard?
Yeah, maybe. You're so full of shit, dude.
How? Tell me how.
You're a fucking clown.
How?
I run a business. I work hard.
I sold my
provide jobs.
business twice. 100 million, 400 million, bought back for $1. That's a clown?
Everything since I got in this business that you represent is an embarrassment
Like
to this
what?
business.
Like raising $50 million for small business?
Everything.
Name
Everything.
it. Name it.
Everything.
You
I
haven't
don't
named
play
one
your
thing.
game.
You haven't named one thing.
I make pizza. It's great.
It sucks,
You're
actually.
a fucking joke.
Name one thing. Name one thing, asshole.
I've given up too much of my time.
All you've said is everything. Name one thing.
You're a fucking
Name
joke.
one
to me.
thing. Clown.
Wow.
That'll be the most viral pizza review we've ever had. It just happened 2 weeks ago. We haven't published it.
How's this? Fuck you.
Yeah,
love that.
divine timing. And this is where sometimes I get myself maybe in trouble by being like, when you throw the first punch, I want to bury you. So I knew I was coming on this show, and I knew your crowd, like my crowd, would be like, fuck that guy. So I was so excited for the timing, because that guy went out of his way to pick a fight with me, and he knows nothing about me, clearly. His one complaint, I'm bad for small business. Even my most ardent haters have never said I'm bad for small business. It's the only thing they'll begrudgingly be like, well, he just did it because he wants like everyone to say good job, or he has a big ego. But nobody's ever been like, you're bad for small business. That guy is what is wrong, and this may be over the top, but he's what's wrong with this country.
I agree.
Like, fine, I don't care what your politics are, left, right. Clearly, that guy is like hates Trump, hates everything. But why do you hate me? You don't know anything about me. You
Because
come out
his wife
yelling.
hates him.
Yeah, yelling,
Clearly.
yelling. I would sit down and have a conversation, but this is what we've become, honestly, in this country. It's just you scream at each other for no reason. Like, that guy just came out, had no business in anything except yelling, screaming. He's all over his Instagram page. He's been doing it since this happened. Be like, I told him, I kicked him off the sidewalk, I kicked him off the street. He's calling for the cops. I guarantee you.
Because you're eating pizza on
Yes,
the
and I
sidewalk.
guarantee you that guy want to abolish the police about 6 months ago. I guarantee you he's like, we don't need police and all of this. And then he's running like, I'm going to call the cops. By the way, the cop across the street, I said hello to. He's like, Prez, big fan. I was dying for him to go ask. But that guy is truly what's wrong with everything in this country.
Do you think he took mask mandates seriously?
Oh, 100%. 100%. And by the way, I love Star Wars, so that shirt was just 10 sizes too small. But he is everything that is so wrong. And people just, like, there's no matter what, he's going to hate everybody he perceives
How often
different.
does that happen to you?
Almost never. That has never happened like that.
But, I mean, just in the course of your life, you're taking your girl to dinner.
Rare. I had one girl during a pizza review who screamed at me. She's like, she read all the articles. By the way, and I don't want to give my enemies a playbook. We've talked about, there's been a lot of mean things said about me.
Yeah.
So when I ask, what do you hate about me? You should have one thing that's actually legitimate, as opposed to the New York Times, a small business. It doesn't happen often. Most people in public are normal and nice. They're like, hey, like you. And even if you don't like me, I'm fine with it. But to attack, it's just, I hate that guy.
And how was the pizza?
Thankfully, I gave it one of my lowest scores I've given in a while.
Really?
But if you saw how I did it, even when I give a low score, I try to be nice about it. It's like, maybe you don't like parm, maybe this isn't your thing, because I don't want to ruin any small business. Now, I hope his business is ruined. And that may be a mean thing to say,
Oh, that's
because
fair.
you should never root against somebody. I truly hope he goes out of business. Like, I'd be happy about that. Again, maybe that's too far, but when you come at me like that, and you are right, and he's drawing pictures of me being like, this guy's an asshole, and I showed him, and I gave him the business. I hope not enough bad things can happen to that.
It's interesting,
person.
though, guys like that, and this kind of thing has happened to me, I'll be honest, in public over the years.
I've seen one
yeah,
at like,
right, exactly.
yeah.
But it's always when you leave that they're like, I showed him.
Yeah, that's what
You
he was
fussy
doing.
little
Yeah.
bitch. You know, once you're gone, they're like bragging about it on social media.
And his recollection of the event. Once people see the video, I'm curious even whether the people who are like defending him, because he does have his crowd being like, you showed him, he's the worst. I'm curious if they watch that video
Really?
and are like, well, you were kind of an asshole to him. He wasn't doing anything, because I wasn't.
Did you pay for the pizza?
Of course.
So you were a customer.
I walked in, I was doing the review out on the street. He kicked me off the sidewalk. What are you talking about, buddy? Like, and what are you talking, Pete, we're doing a pizza festival in Coney Island in September 23rd. It's the greatest assembly of pizza ever in the
Because
world.
pizza's been under attack, you know, for a while. Because it does, for most non-Adderall users, does make you a little fat. I've lived it.
You only live once, though.
Well, that's my rationale. But you are one of this country's most energetic and best recognized pizza defenders, advocates. You think the whole pizza industry would be carrying you aloft
And
in a
that,
ticker tape parade.
that is how we're able to do the Pizza Fest. Because
Yeah.
all these great pizzerias who would never do this, they're like, you know what? For what Dave's done for the pizza industry, we're going to come support him. Except this one clown who doesn't deserve the same air to breathe that I do. What a jerk. Why not try to get along, even if you have that big of an issue with me? Come up and talk about it. Like, maybe you won't have the issues when we're done. Instead of just coming out screaming and being a
Can I just say
asshole.
one thing I noticed? This makes me sad. I probably shouldn't even say it, but that's one of the only pizza owners I've met, including the one I worked for, who is American born. Every pizza guy I've ever met is like some immigrant who loves America.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's just like working like an animal and has the same values that I admire. That guy was like from Newton, Mass or something.
I still don't know what he was that mad about, because I asked him 10 times what your problem is with me. He just kept saying everything, everything, everything. How can you hate somebody that much that you don't have an example of why you hate him? Like, he's pretty riled up. It was like he was waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
And I asked again, well, what do you hate? Give me an example. You're a joke. You're a clown. You hate small business. Well, I raised $50 million for small business. You're still a clown. Like, all right, well, you're the clown.